Welcome to my presentation. My name is Julia Bush. Relationship and Dating Education, Protecting Our Students. Warning: please be advised that some images are inappropriate for younger viewers. As parents, we are full of pride as our children head off to college. We know they will make new friends, explore new ideas, and gain experiences valuable to their futures. We made sure to stock their dorm, pay the tuition, arranged for housing, transportation, and medical care, ordered books and supplies. We feel confident they are ready. Unfortunately, many parents forget to talk about domestic violence. Domestic violence goes beyond a husband beating his wife or vice versa. It's an umbrella term that covers crimes like dating violence, sexual assault, rape, and stalking. Why do we need this program? Here are some statistics for you. 1 in 4 women will be a victim in the first 6 weeks of their freshman year. 1 in 6 men will fall victim as well. 60% of assaults and rapes happen inside the dorms. 80% of domestic violence incidents on campus involves alcohol. 54% of victims never report the crime. 78% of reported crimes are never dealt with by the college. National versus local statistics. Nationally, 9 in 10 victims of rape and sexual assault knew their offender. 5% of college women are victimized during any given calendar year. It is estimated that for every 1,000 women attending a college or university, there are 35 incidents of rape each academic year. Less than 5% of completed or attempted rapes against college women were reported to local law enforcement. Locally, in Alva, Oklahoma, of the 23 rapes reported at the state's 4-year public institutions in 2014, 22 were incidents at student housing facilities. An American Association of University Women analysis of the data shows that 91% of college campuses nationwide reported 0 incidents of rape in 2014. 0 incidents could mean the institution isn't reporting accurately what's happening on campus, or it could indicate individuals don't feel comfortable coming forward with their experiences. Northwest Oklahoma University reported only 3 cases of rape or sexual assault last year. Nationally, the most affected age group for domestic violence is 18 to 24-year-olds. That's our college-age youth. Aren't there centers already? Yes. Domestic violence shelters and rape crisis centers are everywhere and are equipped to deal with victims. They focus on repairing the damage. Many domestic violence shelters don't offer support to rape or stalking victims. There are few programs that teach prevention and none that are required as part of freshman orientation. Don't get me wrong, these centers and shelters play a vital role in our communities. However, they are a Band-Aid, not a cure. That's where RAD comes in, Relationship and Dating Education. Our program is a campus-based class required for all incoming freshmen at orientation and for members of sports programs at the beginning of the freshman and junior year. Our program also offers a text-based system that allows a potential victim to text HELP to our designated number. This text is received by the local police and/or sheriff's office, allowing them to locate the possible crime scene through the phone's cell phone tower location. Building on an idea takes a lot of work. This is how RAD was born. The idea was born from my own experiences. Over the course of my 23 years in not-for-profit, I have encountered several young women who were being victimized. I, of course, offered them the assistance they needed, but it is an issue that has not been fully addressed. With the increase of domestic violence in our country each year, it's time to meet the need. Any idea worth creating deserves to be explored. I worked with this idea in my undergraduate course for about 200 hours of class time and 150 hours of personal time. I spoke with directors, CEOs, pastors, college professors, students, parents, and other not-for-profit organizations. One person I spoke with was James Blackburn at the Panhandle Shelter for Men in Guyman, Oklahoma. James serves as the foundation manager, counselor, and volunteer coordinator. I emailed James my rad proposal packet, including the commercial and video short. His overall opinion was the program would be valuable in the town where he was located as well. He did say the only issue he could see was its reliance on local businesses. He suggested that I move some of the funding to corporate sponsors who have connections and locations in the area, which of course I did. It takes many hours of research to verify that an idea will be a viable organization. I used some great resources to find the data that I needed to answer that question. The U.S. Census Bureau, Alva City Records, Northwest Oklahoma University records, and newspaper clippings, articles, and of course I spoke with local residents of the town. What to do with all that data? It was a lot of data. Grab a cup of coffee and a snack. It's time to build all those foundational documents. Here are a list of founding documents that almost every organization will need. A mission statement, an executive summary, a needs assessment, a 501c3 status if you plan on being not-for-profit, a contractor list, a staffing plan, an annual funding plan, and of course, fundraising. And no proposal packet is complete without a video short. Think of a video short as your 30-second elevator speech. It's a handy tool to have for Rotary Club meetings and other speaking engagements. It also works well for advertising spots. Not necessarily to be played, but to give the advertising agent a better view of your organization as a whole. Next, I'd like to share with you some of the documents we spoke about earlier. Program title. Relationship and Dating Education is a locally based prevention program which provides classes to local youth on the legal aspects, effects of, and preventative measures associated with domestic violence, dating violence, sexual assault, rape, and stalking. The mission of Relationship and Dating Education is to provide education to our youth on the issues within domestic violence, sexual assault, rape, dating violence, and stalking. It is our goal to coach them on the legal parameters, possible damage both physically and mentally, provide assistance to victims, and offer preventative measures in the form of communication. Executive summary. Domestic violence is an ever-increasing crime in our country. Alva, Oklahoma, a small, quiet town, is no exception. Assault, rape, and stalking are increasing crimes in Alva. With a median age of Alva residents at 28.4 years of age, the town is full of our target population, adults age 18 to 24. Challenges. The data provided proves that this area, like many others, has a growing population with the same hurdles in healthcare and employment as the rest of our great nation. Alva also has the added issues of a major state college, transitional and seasonal workers, a growing oil industry, and illicit drug influences. Those factors, along with financial issues, combine to form locations fraught with domestic violence, dating violence, sexual assault, and stalking. The local community offers a small domestic violence shelter. However, this shelter is unmanned and there is no access to those who would need assistance. Priority. To defeat the issues of domestic violence in all of its subcategories, we must begin to educate our youth on relationships and dating. They lack the knowledge of the legal definition of the terms dating violence, sexual assault, stalking, and domestic violence. Most importantly, they are ill advised as to what those terms actually mean to them as young adults and what resources are available to assist them in the community. Our response and an intended outcome. Education is the key to many things in life. Personal protection is no exception. 2 classes will be offered: Safe Dating and Off the Field. These mandatory classes for incoming freshmen and athletes give urgency to the matter of personal safety and responsibility not only to themselves but their fellow man. In a measure to assist our local citizens, students, and staff, we will implement the Help Me texting program. This program will provide access to local advocates and police at a time when a phone call might not be possible. The texting program would also provide anonymity to bystanders who report through the system. Advertising. It is imperative to market and advertise this program within the community. Therefore, flyers and other advertising will be posted in every business establishment, all rental housing, and every local service in and around the Alva area. The local media will be useful in educating the local community of our program as well. Staffing. As you can see, like any other not-for-profit organization, there is a board of directors, a foundation manager, an assistant to the foundation manager, an office manager, 3 office staff, 5 caseworkers, 1 janitorial staff, and of course, a certified public accountant. It certainly has been an experience building this program. I have been all the way across the country, learning, gathering, and meeting new people. They say the best part of any adventure is the journey, not the destination. I fully agree. Though this program has not come to fruition as of yet, this is a feasible program, and I have enjoyed every step of building this idea. Thank you for listening. I wish you well as we go forward in our classes. The next slide has a list of resources. For anyone who is interested, I am happy to email it to you. Thank you.